Hey guys, so today I'm back again with a really exciting different video that I've actually never done. And first of all, disclaimer, if you do not like these type of videos, if you do not like designer goods, if you don't like any of that stuff, just don't freaking waste your time and watch it to then, you know, like say something rude. Like if you don't like designer things, just don't watch this. So so with that being said, I'm just gonna go right into this video. And today I'm talking about buying designer items on the secondhand market, which secondhand would definitely not be the first market, because the first market would be walking into the store and buying it. So the secondhand market is different type of things. The ones that I personally use, which are the ones I'm gonna talk about because they're the ones that I know about since I use them, is Facebook, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist being the shadiest of them all, which I probably wouldn't recommend if you've never done it before to go through Craigslist first. Craigslist is a little sketchy and you could definitely get really scammed on there. And Offers Up. So the one that I'm going right now to meet with the lady, I found her on Offers Up. And Offers Up is it's an app basically, and it's an app that you could sell, trade, whatever, things like that. And I've personally had a lot of experience on it. Selling wise, I've never sold anything on there. Actually, you know what? We did have my boyfriend's truck listed on there when we were trying to sell it, but somebody else that we knew ended up buying it. But we did have his truck listed on there, so we actually got a ton of offers and stuff like that. So Offers Up, I really genuinely like Offers Up, at least for buying. I've never really sold anything myself on there, but I know people that have, and I've heard very good things about selling on there as well. But I personally buy on there. So what I'm buying today is a Chanel wallet on chain, otherwise known as the Walk. And this particular bag, like I've said in another video, something that I love and something that I've done since I started making my own money, since I started working when I was 16, is buy designer items. When I was 16, I remember I bought my first Louis Vuitton ever purchase that I had saved all my birthday money, everything I could, and I bought a bracelet, which I still have actually to this day. And I actually saw that it still sells for what I paid, so that's pretty cool. And I bought that when I was 16, so almost 10 years ago I bought my first designer item, and ever since then I've loved designer items. I mean, I really love designer items. Now lately, when I was about 2019, I was definitely more into it, just because at a young age I started making really good money and I didn't have any expenses of my own. I didn't have to pay my own insurance, I didn't have to pay my own house, I didn't have to pay anything like that. So obviously I had a lot more money to play around with. Now that I am, you know, I'm older and I pay for all my own expenses. I don't live at home with my parents. I pay for my insurance, you know, I pay for everything, my car, a household, everything. So now obviously I don't have as much money to splurge on because we are saving for a house, different things like that. I'd rather drive a little bit of a nicer car than have a nicer bag. So I still have my purchases from before, and now what I typically do is if I want a new bag, I'll try to sell something from the collection I have and use the money that I get from selling it towards the new bag, so I don't actually have to put my own money into it. That's what I've definitely been doing lately. So with that being said, I do have a lot of I guess a lot of knowledge, you would say, when it comes to authenticating things. The wallet on chain, which is the one I'm gonna go look at right now, I have personally owned that bag, so I know exactly what it looks like. I know exactly what to look for. And I'm gonna leave some in the description box if you guys are interested in doing things like this and making more profit off of one thing that you sell. Then I will highly recommend the pages I'm gonna leave below, which they're really good to brush up on, so you know you're not getting scammed. Because some of the imitations, I'm gonna show you guys when I get home a video of this bag I was gonna purchase, but it was from Atlanta, so I wouldn't have been able to see it. So off the bat I was very skeptical, but the video, I'm not even kidding guys, identical to the real thing. I mean, it's crazy. These fakes, God, I can't. Okay, that's gonna have to work. So these fakes are getting better and better. I mean, so crazy. Even even imitating the dust bag and the authenticity card, but there are definitely key things that you guys need to know to prevent you from buying a fake and spending $900 or $1,000 on a fake bag that you won't be able to get anything for. So this particular bag, the pictures look legit. I authenticated as much as I could from the pictures, meaning the C logo looks good. It matches what a real one is supposed to look like. The date code inside the bag matches what it should be for the year, it says. The only thing I'm not too comfortable about is that it doesn't have the little card, the little hologramic card, you know, like the little authenticity card. It doesn't come with that. It only comes with the dust bag. So that already off the bat I know is knocking off a good $600 for what I would be able to get for it if I did have that. So that kind of sucks, but the bag is, obviously I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. I'll show you everything so you guys see I'm not bullshitting you. The bag is $550, and that to a lot of people would throw up a red flag, because a Chanel bag for $550, especially if you guys know about Chanel, you guys know that the wallet on the chain bag, the one that I'm buying, is definitely a very sought after, one of their classic timeless pieces that a lot of collectors and a lot of Chanel fans really like. I personally, I didn't like it. I sold mine. Actually no, I didn't even sell it. I returned it. I didn't like it at all. It's basically an oversized wallet, and that to me just, it didn't work. It didn't work. So, but I know that a lot of people do like it. It sells for very, very generous on eBay. And also, when I sell things like this, when I sell my bags, I don't use the RealReal. I know I just did a RealReal video, but I do not use the RealReal to sell designer bags. They take way too much of a cut. I use either eBay or another site I really, really like, but only for obviously high-end, because they only accept high-end designers, is Fashion File. So I'll leave that in the description also, so you guys can check that out. I love Fashion File. They basically, you can either consign with them or they give you an upfront price. So I always take the upfront price for what they're gonna give me. I find that the consignment is only about $100 more, and I just prefer to, as soon as I send the bag in, get the money, and I don't have to wait around. Like the RealReal is consignment. So with this, I don't have to wait around. I get the money right away after I sent it. It's awesome, it's fantastic. That's the one I've used in the past. But for the wallet on chain, since it's such a sought after bag, and the condition on this one looks good, it's a 2010 year, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna sell it on eBay, just because I've seen other ones go for about $1,500 without the authenticity card. So I'm definitely gonna go the eBay route, I think, with this wallet on chain bag. I'm not gonna really do Poshmark. Poshmark is too big of a fee. So I'm definitely going eBay. I'm gonna list it tonight as soon as I get home. Well, this is all pending I get to the meetup, which I'm on my way to the meetup, and the bag checks out to be real. I don't recommend buying them through like online if you're not really too good at authenticating, because you know, you could lose a lot of money, and this is definitely not something to play around with, because I'm paying $550 for a bag. I mean, if it turns out to be fake, or if it turned out to be fake and I ordered it, let's say from somebody I had to ship it from, that's gonna be really shitty. That's $550 you're gonna be out of. I mean, that's freaking a car payment or a rent or something, you know? So I definitely would not take this lightly. All right, guys, we are in business. The bag was real, 100%, no doubt. It is a little not banged up. I'm not gonna say banged up because it's in beautiful condition. We got a real, you get it? A real Chanel bag, 100% real. Feels, smells, 100%, no doubt. This is real. You can even feel like the stitching here on this part. You could feel it. No, it's real. It is, obviously doesn't get realer than this because it's the real thing. I'll do a more in detail when I'm not driving, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to come on here, document that one, I didn't get killed. I'm just kidding. No, but really. Two, it is real. My dad, he gets so nervous, like when I go to do these things. I try not to tell him. Well, no, I tell them, because if something does actually happen to me, like, people need to know where I am. But not that anything would happen to me. I'm just saying, you know, I'm buying things from people that, you know, live, that I don't know. So, but every time I tell him this, he's like, please, like, just don't even tell me. Like, he gets really nervous. Like, even when I go to pawn shops and stuff, he's like, why? But I'm very careful. I don't go to pawn shops unless my boyfriend comes with me. I'm very, very careful. So I'm not trying to take this as a joke. I was just making a joke to, like, make light of it. But it's serious. Like I said, it's really serious. And I only meet, and it's in a really public place. Like the Chick-fil-A I was in, they were like, it's Chick-fil-A. I mean, it's always full. They were like freaking 20 people in the drive-thru. Those are really the only places I meet, you know, at really busy times, busy places. That's where I meet. So nothing can really, you know, happen if you're in a public place like that, you know. It's like dating online. So I am so freaking excited right now. I don't even know what to say. That's how excited I am. It's fan-freaking-tastic. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling awesome, actually. I actually sold that, you know, that yellow St. John blazer that I showed you guys maybe like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. It's yellow. It has the zipper. I told you guys I would get maybe $120 to $175 for it. Well, I took a best offer on it yesterday for $150. It was $7. So that was even more fantastic. Not as fantastic as this, granted. The only thing is that the dust bag that came with it is not the dust bag that comes with the wallet on the chain, but that's okay. It's still an authentic Chanel dust bag, so I'll still sell it like that. But I'll make sure I let it know in the description. Oh God, you know what? The freaking wallet on chain is really pretty. I kind of want to keep it now. It was such a good price. I should keep it. My phone fits in it. Ugh, why did I sell it? No, I'm gonna sell it. That's a really nice profit. That'll be a really nice profit. I'm gonna sell it for about I want to say I'm gonna sell it for $1,500, but I don't think it's gonna be $1,500. I think it's gonna be closer to $1,300 or $1,200. And I am gonna sell this one on my own on eBay. I did see one though that looked the same. It was actually more banged up than the one I got. It was pretty much the same one, actually. I believe it was even the same exact one. It looked pretty banged up. It didn't have the authenticity card and everything, and I think it sold for like $1,700. So I think it just really all depends on what the market is looking for and whatnot. So I'm gonna play around with it. I kind of want to sell it quick. I want to flip it quick so I can buy another bag, because these are expensive, you know. I can't just, and typically I wouldn't do something like, you know, so crazy like this so close to rent time, because it's like February, it's like the end of the month, and that kind of sucks having to pay all this like when rent is due. But that's okay. That's why I you know, you have savings and stuff like that. But yeah, I wasn't gonna turn this baby up. So this girl, actually, she says she sells a ton of stuff. So I told her, I gave her my number, and I was like, anytime you get anything in, let me know. Anytime you get anything at all in, just please message me, send me pictures. She was legit. She was in a very, very, very nice car. She kind of dabbled on that she has a lot of friends that have a lot of money and that they just sell her these bags, and that she does resell. So she is a reseller, she said, but she doesn't know I'm a reseller. So I was like, yeah, let me know, like, please. My favorite brands are Chanel, Hermes. So that's kind of how you build connections, you know. So now I guarantee you, because the transaction went super smooth, gave her the cash on the spot, I guarantee you the next time she gets anything in at all, she's gonna send me a text, because I was a smooth transaction. I rated her good feedback. Smooth. People love smooth. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. Not only the bag I got, but the connection I made. So I highly recommend you guys get into this, because the profit on this bag is gonna be, it's gonna be a quick turnaround, because Chanel at a good price doesn't last very long. So it's gonna be quick. it's gonna be, you know, it's good to make profit quick like that, because I'll be able to reinvest the money into something else, you know, something else rather quick. So I want you guys to see that there's so many different ways to make money, and it's not just about going to the thrift store and buying stuff. I mean, that's totally fine if you do that, but that's not the only way. That is not the only way in the slightest. I mean, there's so many different YouTubers that do so many different things, but I like to dabble in everything, you know, because there's no wrong way in reselling to do, you know. I mean, some people go to Walmart and, like Lindy, I love Lindy, love her channel. I think I say that a lot, but I really like how she shows that you can make money by just going to Walmart and shopping the clearance. Like, that's a great way. When I'm at Walmart, I always check out the clearance, even if it's just $2 or $3 profit. Like, it's free money, you know, it adds up. So, like I said, multiple streams of income, bulletproof. So what am I doing today, the rest of the day? I am going to go to one of my favorite Goodwills, hit that up for a few hours, maybe till about 1 o'clock. I didn't get my shipping done because last night I stayed up really early. I was watching, probably, like, now that I think of it, it was a really stupid movie. So I stayed up kind of late trying to finish that. And so now I'm going to go to my favorite Goodwill, which is about an hour away from where I live. And then I'm going to go to my storage unit, pick up stuff that sold over the weekend, ship that out, which my post office, I'm pretty lucky, it closes at 6 o'clock. I feel like that's kind of late. A lot of post offices close at 5, but this one closes at 6. So it kind of gives me that extra time that I could stay at the Goodwill till about 3 o'clock. If it's, you know, if it's popping. If it's not popping, I kind of get discouraged easily. But I'm going to go over there, buy some stuff, hopefully, and then come home. I'm gonna show you guys the Chanel bag in detail, just to give you guys like a little briefing, and then I'm going to obviously post that bad boy up. So I'm pretty excited. Today has turned out to be a really good day, other than the fact that I seriously injured my hand, like very, very bad, and I can't move it that well. Oh my gosh, can you guys see it? You see that? You see the bumps? Look at that. I don't know what I did exactly. There were a few things that could have caused it, but last night before I went to bed, I like put pressure on my hand to move, and I was like, ah, ow. So then I realized that I had actually done something to my hand. I don't know what it is. It really hurts. I can't really like move it. I can't make a fist. Ugh, that's awful. But other than that, it's a great Monday. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. I hope you are getting that money. And real quick, the Chanel bag. In terms of authentication, how I knew this was real and whatnot. So let me see where I'm gonna do this that has the best lighting. Okay, I'm gonna do it over here. Because I think it's really important, especially since I'm making this video, that I could show you guys in detail the bag. So, here is the bag. Isn't she beautiful? She really is so pretty. I feel like the lighting is a little off, but just so you guys can get the idea. So, one of the first things that's key when looking at the bags. So, the right C, you guys see the right C, needs to cross over the left C, and then the left C comes out from the bottom. Does that make any sense what I'm saying? I'll write it out because I feel like it makes more sense if it's written out. Another key factor is on the chain. You see how no stitching is visible? That is also key, because in the fake ones, you would be able to see like the stitching like all over the place. The stitching is nowhere to be found. It's nice and clean. Super key factor here too. When you feel this, it's not just like written with a machine. It's like etched onto the bag. Like you can feel it engraved into the bag. So I can rub it and I feel it. It's like in you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. And as you can see, it's like a little shiny-esque. The zipper, the stitching on the zipper, and the zipper feels good. The stitching is good. That has peeled off, but that's normal. But you see how at the zipper end, no ugly stitching is visible. Now you come here, and you can see how, let's see if it picks it up. Really wanted to focus. Well, anyway, on that it'll say Chanel Paris, and you can see like the quality of it. Now when you open up, it is a little dirty, but that's okay. It's not, you know, it just needs to be dusted off a little bit. But as you can see, all the zipper pockets are good. There's no ugly stitching. It's all really pretty. This goes through nice and easy, which is also important to note. Now here, right over here, it says made in France. That is scratched off, which that's okay. That's one of the damages the bag has. But as you can see, it's, again, you feel it on the leather. Then when you open this pocket, the material, it's not like a leather inside. It's a different type of material, but you can feel it. It's nice. The zippers function nice. So that's pretty much how I authenticate. Oh, the most important part of the authentication is that. It's really hard to get in here and see it. But as you can see, you can look up comps depending on what bag you're buying. You could type in like Chanel wallet on chain and you'll see, or you could go to the RealReal and you'll see what, this could pick up better, what the date code needs to look like on the bag that you're trying to buy. I wish it could come out easy, better. Let's see, maybe if I move out of this lighting. But it'll tell you what yours is supposed to look like. So obviously mine's supposed to look like that. I'll put a picture so you guys can see it better, what it looks like. But there it is. And then verify that the date code, that the bag matches the date, all that stuff. So that is the bag, and it's really beautiful. Overall, you could feel the difference with a fake bag and a real bag, and this one is 100% authentic. Just even by just looking at it, you can tell the difference. So I hope this video was really helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and photograph this so I can post it up on eBay and hopefully sell it very, very soon. Doesn't he look so cute with a haircut? Papa, I love you. He looks so cute, doesn't he? Look at him. Let me show you guys what he looks like. Rex! Rexy boy! Look at how small he is. He's only 4 pounds. He's a teacup poodle. Papa! Rex! But he acts like a pit bull. And then Boca, you're so handsome. Aww. Hey guys, so I just got home. I've been out all day. It's 10 o'clock. It was my grandma's birthday, so we were at my grandma's house. A ton of stuff today. So I'm gonna share this with you since this is all part of the same video. Today, some of today's finds. So this was found today. Well, it wasn't found. It was found on Offers Up. The deal was made on Offers Up. I was actually able to work it down to $200. These are the Hermes. The Oasis. They're not the Olin, they're the Oasis. And they are 100% authentic, first of all, by the way that they're made. Here's the bottom. They were only worn to be tried on, so they weren't really worn. And they come with the dust bag. And the box is all torn up, but I think it's because she kept the box and just kind of gave me a shitty one, which is fine. I only paid $200. So yeah, and this is the little dust bag that comes with it. And it was only $200, like I said. And also I picked it up in the nicest, I'm not gonna say obviously where she lives, but I picked these up in one of the nicest buildings in Sunny Isles, like Sunny Isles, which is one of the nicest beaches in my opinion in South Florida. So her building was gorgeous. She had me come to her building. I had to like go through security, then I had to go to the front desk, and then she came downstairs for me. But she said her husband got her the wrong size and she was just trying to sell them. She didn't really care. Like, you could tell she had a ton of money and she really didn't care. So that's perfectly fine by me. So $200 for that. I have them listed up for, I believe, $5.99, which I think they'll sell for around that. Next is this Coach bag. So a lot of people wouldn't have given this Coach bag a second glance because it is just a Coach bag, right? Well, wrong. This bag is part of this so-called laser collection Coach came out with, and it actually is a very sought after collection. And it's this super cute tote bag. So it's for this super sought after bag, like, you know, like the laser collection is one of their popular styles. I don't know, but they're selling for like a really, really nice amount. I think I could sell this for like $150. And I only paid $30 for it. I negotiated it from $50 to $30, and yeah, that was that. And it also came with this keychain. Like, she left this keychain on, which this keychain didn't come with the bag. Like, this is not part of the bag, so I'm gonna take it off and actually sell the keychain separate. And then just keep this tag on, which belongs with the bag, and obviously this one. But this one I'm gonna sell for like maybe 20 bucks. And then the bag, obviously I'm gonna sell. It's in very good condition. She said that there was only like one marking. It's like stained a little bit on the bottom, but that's not that serious. And it could like fold in this way. Super, super adorable, cute bag. Purchased at a great price, and it should give me a pretty nice return. So yeah, that's that. Tomorrow, let me see, because Offers Up crashed today, which was so unfortunate because that prolonged that deal. Oh, let me see if I can pull up the app, because the app isn't working too well today for some reason. Yeah, the app, see, it's not working. It's not working. So hopefully it'll be working tomorrow. Oh no, it is working. Okay, so tomorrow on the agenda to pick up, we have, tomorrow being Wednesday, these Tory Burch shoes that are really cute, that I think I could get about 100 for. These Tory Burch shoes, we agreed on the price of, look at how cute they are. Aren't they cute? So we agreed on, I don't want to show the address. So she was asking 60, and I negotiated it down to 35. So that's good. And then that's on the agenda for tomorrow, as well as some Chanel ballet flats, which the Chanel ballet flats I'm getting for 40. I'm getting them for 45. No, for 40. She decided on 40. They're really pretty. They're in pretty good condition. They aren't like in awful condition. And yeah, that is that. These two I'm pending. I don't know. These would be for $18, and she agreed to it, but I don't know. They're in excellent condition. So maybe I will. They come with the box and everything. I don't know. We'll see about that. But for sure, it's the 3 other ones. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up here because one, I don't know if anybody really, I look like a Oompa Loompa, like all yellow. I don't know if you guys like these type of videos. Again, since my channel is like so relatively new, I'm just trying some different things out, like showing you guys what I do, and then you guys can give me feedback if you guys like what I'm showing or what I'm doing. I don't know. But yeah, definitely give me your feedback if you guys like these type of videos so I can make more of these and kind of like film my adventures on these type of things. I like these things. They're not for everyone. But I definitely like these because I don't mind paying up if I'm gonna make a good profit. Like, I don't mind. Yeah, the profit margin at Goodwill or other thrift stores is a lot better and it's a lot higher when you get things that cheap, but again, it's not a guarantee and you can't put your eggs in one basket, you know. Like, for example, on Monday I went to Goodwill, my honey hole, like the place that I always find amazing stuff, and unfortunately I left there with 2 things. So, you know, you have to like think outside of the box, and that way you can make more money. So it's not just all about going to one place. Like, you have to have multiple different things that you do in order to be successful and make money. That is my opinion. Some people may have different opinions, but that is what works for me. That's what's worked for me for 5 years, and that's what I'm gonna stick to doing. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next video, which will hopefully be going up very soon after this one. Bye guys.